make some sounds booming out of Jeep where I'm
from.
Cocoon type of you.
You know what? Where I'm from is from a legacy. Where I'm from is from a real legacy. Let me make it clear to anybody. Let me make it clear to anybody and everybody, okay? My daddy came and visited me this morning. Oh, God almighty. That's what's up. And I am military tough. And it's that. And if you think I'm fronting, you know what? Do what you want to do. But I'm just doing me. I don't have to pull a card on anybody because you all look like a house of fallen cards to me. Well, not all of you. Shout out to my tribe. And the one thing I have heard, and I haven't had coffee today, by the way, that's just me doing me. See, I've always been able, I know that I probably get on people's nerves when I talk this way. But, you know, I talk like Speedy Gonzalez sometimes. And who would have known that I was, you know, would be a radio announcer that I can, well, like I said, and I'm still a radio announcer. I'm a voice actor. I do commercials. In fact, you may hear my voice on stations that you are not aware of. It's that. Don't think I'm not working. I am. Because the one thing I do is just not sit on my ass and wait for somebody to do everything for me. I wasn't raised like that by my mom or my daddy. I might have been spoiled. Some people thought I was. But listen, I was a good kid. Do you know how hard it is to be a good kid in a ratchet-ass world and really not to, well, you know what. But anyway, this is what I'm saying. When you talk about the real rock stars, I don't give a damn about football players or athletes and God almighty, rapper, please. You know what? I was giving you a courtesy to even put your music on Soul School Cafe because I know how the radio industry will play you, okay? I told you about that in the Edge magazine. Remember the Edge magazine? I'm glad I showed that to my tribe so they knew I wasn't just crazy. You know what I mean? Because you got some people when the magazine like, who is she? Where is she? That? You know what? You crazy cult people or jealous people or evil people. That's okay. Daddy's got you. And my daddy's not your daddy. I'm not, I'm not Sexo Tarot, you know what I mean? But yeah, military people, when you're looking for the real thing, a real soldier, most of your emergency workers, most of your people who actually save and serve, even James Tillman Rockefeller serving, this was a billionaire. He didn't have to work. But he had honor and he had class. High-viving Geminis. And that's why I said any other Gemini, no offense, but you can kiss my ass if you haven't really got on your right track as far as your Saturn return, because most of them many times have to burn before they learn. I mean, they really have to burn. And I'm not here to save anybody from their fire, and I'm not here to take on the fire for you. I'm just saying my first and second house, I have Gemini rising, and maybe that's what's coming through because I speak like a computer, a good computer, a high class computer, a top computer, the top. You know what I mean? That's the top. I am that top. I remember that time my husband did not believe when he was having a problem with the person that was some I'm trying to be nice today, with some other person from Alabama. You people from Alabama. Yeah, some of y'all are okay. Many of you, but y'all are some kind of way. But you know what? He was trying to. And I told you, my husband was the chef of all chefs. He could have been so much, but those generational curses, man. Those generational curses will eat you up. And trust me, I know you cannot save someone from their generational curse. I probably was given enough opportunity to go, but I wanted him to have a happy life. Don't come back there, right? So, yeah, I don't want his family or friends coming around me. I don't want my little family or friends coming around me. I don't want all that energy is dead to me. I've had the best people I loved have already passed away. So I'm not missing anyone today. Honestly, when she's just by herself. Am I though? Do you see where I'm at? I'm out on pose. I get free meds. So my husband did right by me because I can get free meds for the rest of my life. And that's great, especially since I've got chronic kidney disease, stage 4 chronic kidney disease, and high blood pressure. And notice I'm keeping my stress levels down. My high blood pressure, my blood pressure has been great. But my stomach, though, I have been eating a lot of food I shouldn't eat. Ooh, I remember good food, do you? Yeah, in reality, you know what? It's these businesses who are just full of greed. You will kill off everybody in the world for a fee. Damn. I really didn't know that was like that. That's why, I've had my angels come to me and say, they're not one of us, or we stick together. And now I really, really knows what that means, because I have a most wonderful team that watches over me, because maybe they knew more than I did that there were some heavy hitters that were after me trying to do me in. But that means you were trying to do them in too, because this is what I know. When Hollywood or politics or whoever the industry be, they use up the money, and they use up people overseas, and they use up everybody in the cities, and they use up everybody in the country too. They just use up everybody. And you know what? This is what you do. And you call it evolution. Okay. We have a problem with that nation. I say our nation because I am here. Now, let me make it perfectly clear. You got people who would literally, we want to tear the nation down. You were of all colors. We want to tear the nation down. Then where would you go? I'd like to know. Where exactly would you go? If you could go there, why aren't you there? It's that, people be talking that shit, but they don't be doing nothing about it. But anyway, back to me. I like to make my military family aware, just by the way I do my therapy, that I had a dog in the fight. Is that what you call it? A dog in the fight, a flag in the fight, all of that. I had a dog in the fight since January 26, 2020, right? Check the timeline. Woof. Was I supposed to be the third person to die? Because it does come in threes. Oh, see. That's why I say when I look, and there goes God, mommy, and daddy, and hubby energy. I'm always reminded when I'm around my crew who's really looking after me and what should I do, because we are a team. And real family looks after real family. I'm not saying that everybody's perfect in the military. What is perfect to you? Perfect to me is I understand your pain and understand your pain. And we might not always agree, but if we can meet and have civil conversations, real conversations mean so much to me. Just a little understanding. And it's this part where I find it funny how the media and the Hollywood industry and even the medical industry will talk so much about therapy, but you can't offer therapy like that to these soldiers, because when you do, you take their money away and their status too. That's a fact. If you were in the military, you would know that. So I find it insulting and fucked up that people want to clap back at shit that they don't know. You wave therapy in our face when you are the real foe. You are the ones that maybe we need therapy, but you don't really want us to have therapy. You know what? My therapy is going out in nature. Nature is my therapy. Nature is my church. And by the way, it's many of these churches that, that whole thing about hurt people hurt. They do. These churches are full of crazy ass sinners and hurt people that want to control you by your pocket. No church should be asking you what your how much money you make. Listen, most of these churches, I don't know how churches used to be, but most of these churches, they are fake. That's why when I got a certain age, my mom and dad said, and I saw that, right? I was seeing that at 6 and 7 and 8 years old. So I think maybe about 10 or 11 and 12, they was like, do you? Because you already know. They were already indoctrinated, or maybe they were just used to what they do. But they saw that I was making good sense, and they didn't keep me, bound to those lies that they tell you. Oh, if you leave, I've had the Hebrews, I've had every religion. Oh, if you leave this, you're gonna die. I'm still here, so apparently that was a lie. You know what? You tried to separate me from my husband. You tried to say they do. You know. I can't even talk about some of these. I can't talk about church. I can have some horrible stories about church. The last thing you want to do, especially if you're one of these Hillsong cult type Scientology people, and I said what I said, the last thing you want to do is come after me, because I swear to God, you can go R.I.P. I remember I have that military legacy in me. Maybe I do need therapy, but this is what you won't do. You won't play us like you play everybody else the way you do, because I'm telling you, when soldiers go off, bitch, you have pushed the wrong bear. And somebody out there better be aware Whoever you elect, I mean, really, hashtag none of the above for me, because all of them looking a little. And let me say this about cryptocurrency. I have never said I was totally against cryptocurrency, but I see a lot of Ponzi schemes, okay? And the minute stuff happens like that, no, I fall back and just let it be what it be. I don't trust money that I can't see, especially when I don't know where it's going. And this is what I do know about real billionaires or real money or real investors. They will not hound you about, you need to get this cryptocurrency, you need to get this, you need to invest, you need to, you know who does that? A scammer will do that. Like the gift card shit. Like, I need to get this gift card, and we're helping poor kids, and everybody's helping poor kids in Africa, yet Africa's still poor. And Africa really is not as poor as you think. That's the funny thing. You know what? And let's be real. Some of the reasons why Africa stinks, you did it to yourself. What happens when you do it to yourself? You got to accept the accountability for the shit that you do. And then you want to blame the women, the real women who stood up for you. It is that insult to injury which makes me want to shoot or slap the fucking fire out of all of you. Not like Will Smith. I will not shoot. I will not slap you like a bitch. Trust me, when I hit, I hit. My daddy taught me to punch. I'm a tomboy. And it's that, too. You want to, because I walk like a tomboy, act like a tomboy, and then you want to go off into this gay, gay, trans thing. Well, we all got to look gay in this, too. Like, you really got to make everybody feel like they got to be gay or bi, and we got to cater them. I remember when I was in Atlanta, that same thing happened to me when I did a poem about domestic violence. It was a domestic violence vigil. And they called me to do my poem. And artists have rights. And I was reflecting on, because my brother, being in the military and being in generational curses, we had some fights. We really would have some fights. So again, as I clearly showed to you, I, let my creativity and my energy come through, my therapy come through my words. But then they wanted to change my words and say, well, the gay people might be offended. How are the gay people going to be offended because I'm talking about a heterosexual relationship? Sorry, but I'm talking about a relationship that I'm involved in. So now you want to change up my words to make it about them. It's that type of shit. It's that type of shit. All of you sound like Nazis to me. You want to make everybody do what you do. It's the insult and the audacity. Don't come around me with that shit, because bitch. And again, I talked earlier today about, and now people want to really hit low, because there are women who, for whatever reason haven't had babies, but that doesn't mean you wouldn't be a good stepmother or a good, I'm not trying to be nobody's mother. Let the record state, I knew right off the bat, right out the gate, I really didn't want children. And I think my husband thought, did you do something when I had a miscarriage? But no, our government did something. It was called Desert Storm. You the way you be nuking your own is some serious cause for alarm. God damn, who can we trust? Just us. Yeah, that's clear.
In a box with Bay. Now he boogies up your stage, plats, twist the braids, and I'm peace like that. I'm peace like that. I'm peace like that. I'm peace like that.
Yeah, I have to get back to that good music and that. Remember when real rap was real rap, but now it's just trash. But yeah, so it's just so much junk. So will Soul School Cafe come back? No, not for a minute, because I just threw it all in the trash. Or really, so much is so crazy. I'm just like, I just need to heal this year. Let's keep it real. Some of these people have really tried to sacrifice me for a bill. Like I don't know where you live. My daddy visited me this morning and say, I got you, kid. I love you. I'm always here. And he really is. My mommy too. But because I say that, you find it fraudulent in what I do. When I look at the stuff you do, and I never really see y'all outside. You just, sit, and wait to ride on somebody's dick or somebody's clit. So, you can't make this up. Yeah, you make it up every day, just like the news and the shit that you say and your raps and your songs. All this shit is fake. I might be the realest one around, and because I'm awake, that's why you want to like sacrifice me. That shit is biblical. Oh my God. How great must I be? That I am still standing in the midst of this fuckery. But that's all I wanted to say. It's a Truth Thursday today, and I got to make sure I do better about my health, because you have to take accountability, because I've eaten the wrong foods. I've eaten way too much bread in my body. This is the thing about when you're used to eating right, but then I kind of binged right, because it just got super, has become super clear. It's super Christmas time, and when it just got super weird, and I ate all the comfort food, and my body went, hello, common sense is still here. And that's what some of y'all don't do. You don't do common sense. Like, you think you can smoke till the cows come home and not get, what is it, CPD or whatever that is. What you, pulmonary, I don't know what that is. I mean, I can't even stand to be around smoke, honestly. And ironically, my parents smoked. Not that, but they smoked cigarettes. But it's not the tobacco that killed the Native Americans. It's what the government did. It was greed. It's not. You know what kills off indigenous people all of the time? Greedy ass motherfuckers. Who don't see their time is up. You can't tell a narcissist shit. Until they get thrown in the mud. That's it.
Spinning by the Kings, good for speaking of the mind. The 47 sessions gave the buzzes that I caught. They asked me, was it cool blues knowledge? What you thought? I told them it was solid. Dig, the lips was way out.
Yeah. So, again, if you're jealous of me, then bitch, that's just going to be your misery, because I tell you, fucking with me the wrong way is bad for your health. And I will always support my tribe, because I know how real love felt and how it feels. And some of y'all have never had that in your entire life. And that's really real. So how can a fake or a snake tell a dove or an eagle how to fly? You better be careful before I send a hawk out the sky and eat you up. But I will choose my real rock stars every day. See, brother, either singing to himself or talking to himself. If you see a real soldier today, I love my soldiers. I love my tribe. Because they are under attack some kind of way. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And no one's really wanting to hear their real stories, right? That's what's sad. They protect everybody, but who protects them? Well, I guess it's me, my mom, and dad. Said what I said. Said what I said. When your story is real, I'm not just hilarious. I'm just truthful. Yep, that's it. Y'all do this shit.
Yo, everybody's going retro, right? Word. And I was thinking, if the 60s and 70s were now, Isaac Hayes would have his own 900 number.
They killed Issa LEGACY. They killed Barry White.
Right?
They killed Michael Jackson too.
Jimmy
They
with the
killed
Duggars,
Whitney
right?
Houston and Jimi Hendrix too.
Back chores,
Like I don't know what the industry can do, especially when you shine over them, but they can't control you. They always want to control you, your soul, and your goal. I've had friends turn on me, friends I would not believe. I mean, I understand. I'm not even mad because, some of you have lost, relatives and family members, and it's sad when you get into that state and, what was I supposed to do? Okay, well, okay. Go ahead and just do you. But no, you can never, ever, ever come back to me, boo. Never. Once you turn on me, I'm like that. Pisces, that type of Pisces, when we clap back with silence. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But she has what they call it. You have what they say. I have what you call it. When you can't let go of somebody. Like codependent issues. No, who am I codependent on? I'm good. I'm military strong. Yeah. You hang around your tribe, and that's the tribe that lifts you up. You get that energy, and that makes you tough. I'm a military child. I'm a military brat, and trust me, we're tough like that. Bitch, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. Like hot butter the popcorn. Just don't mess with me, cause bitch, then it's on. Cause that's why I put my therapy in a song. Cause if I really went and came after you, I'd shoot everybody in your goddamn crew, and that's truth. Do you see me? No, I don't think you do in reality, but trust me, as I see the crow fly up high, but that's okay, because the girl's alright. Peace. A-okay, all the way. Yeah, my soldier's gonna have a good day, at least if it's up to me. Okay. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being my family. And remember, men and women, we are the toughest, the toughest and the dopest that they'll ever be. You are the real rock stars. Don't you ever forget that, no matter how old or how young you are. Salute.